Hey, everybody. It is Scott Brown here, day 26 of Darren LaCroix's Facebook Live video challenge. And I have to say, today has been a long day. Taught TLI this morning in Fort Wayne, the first time I've taught TLI here in Fort Wayne. I think it's the 8th time that I've presented at a Toastmasters Leadership Institute, though. Absolutely love those events, absolutely love being able to give back and help the future leaders of Toastmasters and all those club officers be able to be a little bit more effective. It's one of the most favorite things I do throughout the entire course of the year. When I came out, though, there was already about 2 inches of snow here in Fort Wayne, so I got to drive in the snow today for the first time in 20 years. And to say that I was a bit nervous about driving in the snow today would be a bit of an understatement. Got home, managed to shovel the driveway twice. Hello, Dawn. Hope the cats are watching too. Shoveled our driveway twice today. Took the dogs out in the snow. Realized that Pepper loves the snow and will do anything she can to dive into a snowbank. And Daisy wants nothing to do with being cold. She absolutely hates winter. Which is troublesome because now we have 2 dogs and one of them hates winter and the other one just wants to be outside playing in the snow all the time. So a long, exhausting day today, but there was something that I learned today, something I noticed when I was at TLI that I think is a great lesson for all of us. So it was the first time I presented to a lot of the people in Fort Wayne, first time they'd really heard my points of view and had really seen me present anything. And I noticed how eager they were to hear somebody else's viewpoint, to learn what somebody else saw with fresh eyes, to hear a different voice trying to help them move forward and take the next step. And it really reminded me today, I actually told the story today, of our friend Carl Reiter, who was a longtime Toastmaster at Winter Park and unfortunately passed away a couple years ago. But he used to tell a story about being a lamplighter and how every leader is a lamplighter. That back in the day, there were gas lanterns that lit every major city. And there was a profession called a lamplighter that these guys would take their ladder and lean it against a pole and scurry up the pole and light the gas light, and it functioned as a street light. And you could always tell where the lamplighters had been because the flames had been lit and you could always follow their path. And lamplighters as a leader means that people can always see where you are and you're lighting the way. You're igniting the flame of possibility of what can be. You're taking people out of the dark and leading them towards a better way, a better future, taking them to where they're safe, taking care of your people, and putting them into a position where they can do more. And that's the idea of a lamplighter. But there's a second part to being a lamplighter, and that's that at some point somebody had to go by and extinguish all those flames. And I think we've all worked for someone over the course of the years that their version of being a lamplighter was being that person that extinguished the flames of possibility in others instead of being the ones that lit the possibility of flames in others. So my question to you is, what type of leader do you want to be? Do you want to be someone who leads because you have a title? Do you want to be someone who leads through action? And where are you guiding your people to go? Are you guiding them to go someplace where they can get more done, where they can be more productive, where they can reach their potential and figure out who they are and how they can contribute in the best possible way? Or are you going to try to control them by only giving them access to certain amounts of information or certain resources and restrict what they do and micromanage everything that they have to offer? So the choice is yours to which one you're going to be. There's one type that's going to be effective, one type that's not going to be effective. And I think we've all seen those folks out there that extinguish the flames far too often instead of those folks that light the flames far too often. So just remember that you have that chance, you have that opportunity to go out and be a lamplighter for somebody else. And it's up to you to how you want to do that. But for me, I think it's time that I have been hot and cold all day. I'm starting to get feeling back in my toes, which is wonderful. I can feel that tingling in my fingers because the feeling's coming back in my fingers. And I'm going to sit here by the fire and keep warming up. And my dog's just absolutely loving this weather. As you can see, just laying on the couch, sacked out right now, saying this was just too much for us today. We're done. So on that note, I'm done. I wish all of you a very happy Saturday night, and I will talk to you again on Sunday. Later.